last week on the left, this week on the right. Actually, the right is a video that I made on Friday night before I posted screenshots Saturday. Um, on Friday night in order to try and get some early morning stuff over on the east side of the Atlantic. And normally that's good enough, but I went to bed last night and the whole team went crazy, and we made a lot of progress over the night. So when I show the demo, it'll look a lot different. But anyway, so here's kind of where we're at after 1 week of development between the left side and the right side there. Right now, Team G-Tech, we got 11 contributors in GitHub. We got 11 members provided their Twitter handles. Want to be included on the screenshot Saturday. We got 15 in the Trello and 22 on the Slack channel, so we're moving right along there. Some lessons learned from Dream Racer. On Dream Racer, we had a lot of frame rate stuff, but the audio was time-based. And so the biggest place where we ran into a problem with that was at the beginning of each race where it would go 3, 2, 1, go. The audio that went with that was time-based, whereas the image was frame rate-based. And so it was just impossible to keep them in sync. So for G-Type, we're all time-based. There shouldn't be any frame counting going on. So hopefully we don't run into that issue. And we'll see if it comes out better in the end for having done that. Some of the artwork from this week. So we've got the regular shot up at the top and the laser shot right below that that Jaime did for us. We got Tomansky's rocks in the middle there, and we also have Jamie's explosions for the enemies. I created a really lousy planet there, but hopefully somebody will be interested in making that look better. Krister gave us a really nice starry background that goes behind the regular stars, and I'm sure you can't see it on this screenshot, but when I show the game, you'll be able to tell, I think. And we got some foreground debris. We're working on that force object. For next week, I'd really like to get a custom game font. The amount of improvement in Dream Racer, as soon as we started incorporating the game font that was made for it, was amazing. So interested in if anybody wants to try and do that, because it made a huge difference last time around. And of course, UI, power-up stuff, flying enemies, some more boulders, and some floating enemy platforms. Lots of artwork opportunities still. For music, we got a title screen, which is why I wanted to share the computer audio. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show it this time around. But so we got our main menu music. Vignesh posted a song in our team channel that would have been awesome. He just hasn't uploaded it yet, so we haven't incorporated it yet. So waiting for that. Chris Markle gave us a special effect for the player's regular shot and also for enemy explosions, so we're moving right along. The amazing thing there, as soon as we added those, it made it clear that everything else needed some special effects, so it was a pretty significant difference there. So for next week, looking for level 1 music, possibly game over music, some special effects for the player explosion. When you pick up at the capsule, some sort of victory sound there. And power-up activation to let everybody know that now you're really going to start kicking some butt. For code, Dan De La Rosa gave us his persistence helper, which was awesome. And Jaime gave us the player shot flash hooks. So behind the player's shots, there's a little bit of trail of particles and stuff. So that we got added in. Up in the upper right there, you can see what we're using for the out of the particle engine from Eriemy. And I just grabbed Misha's audio engine out of Dream Racer and dropped it right into G-Type and sent it the names of the new audio files. And voila, it worked. It was amazing and beautiful. So I wanted to make sure we called him out for that, for creating such a great tool. And a couple other bug fixes and incorporated the assets. For next week, we'll continue incorporating assets, and hopefully we'll get some power-ups in there to improve game quality. Level design didn't get a whole lot in there. I've got Lou working on the force object, and I got the basic cutscene layout put in there. Kirby's going to give us some UI design next week, hopefully, on credit scene layout soon. And Lou's also going to continue the force work there. So talking about marketing is one of the things we're trying to do for G-Type. My pitch announcement tweet, got almost 6,000 impressions, and screenshot Saturday, we're just over 4,000. And we got a tweet explosion animation out there for Hank Tarot Man. and got about 90% solution on my first blog post for the video game, and we'll get that uploaded probably tonight, and it'll probably be approved tomorrow. So I'll be sure to tweet about that once it goes out. Quick demo. Let's see. I think I got it down here. I don't know if you can see the really tiny stars in the background now, but that's what I was talking about with Krister adding that in. We got some really great rocks in there now, and the level has really come alive just in the last 24 hours with the addition of all the extra assets. So I mean, it's still quite short, but there's plenty of material in there right now. So coming right along. I think the last thing I've got here is to go to the schedule. So we'll take a look at the Trello. So you can see we made a lot of progress in the last week here, and we got almost everything from week 1 complete. So we're well on track here. For next week, custom game font, like I mentioned, maybe start to get some more enemy stuff in there, some sound effects, get the assets implemented, get some credits layout, and try and get that dev article out there. So, next week we had a fair number of tasks listed, but we're on track. So I think that is it for G-Type.
Obviously, super impressive stuff for after 1 week. It's exciting. And I know at least 1 or 2 other club members who are actually specifically asking about, like, ooh, they want to get involved in G-Type. And I'm like, go ask Gage. It's very friendly, very helpful. Stebbs, over on Flying Phonics, how are things looking over there?